Hi and welcome to another incredibly exciting unboxing for the blogaboutgadgets.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at another game. Here we're going to be looking at, put it up a little bit, Legendary Encounters Firefly, or to give it its full name, Legendary Encounters, a Firefly deck building game. This is another game in the Upper Deck series of deck building games. Previously they've had Legendary Encounters Aliens, Legendary Encounters Predator, and also the Legendary Marvel ongoing series of games. This, though, I guess is just going to be a one-off, based as it is on Firefly, which has a sum total of about 12 episodes and one movie. Oops, let's check over here. Yep, sounds working. So let's have a look. Quite a sort of nice big box, and I can't see what I'm doing. Nice big box, some nice artwork on the front and sides. On the back we get a nice display of what's in here. So we have a playmat, we have some cards, 500 cards, all original art, a rubber playmat, not a fold-out card playmat, a rulebook, and divider cards. And the explanatory text on the back says, Legendary Encounters, a Firefly deck building game, is a cooperative game set in the Firefly verse. Players will take on the roles of the crew of the Serenity as they try to complete episodes from the acclaimed TV series. Steal from the Alliance, avoid being captured by the Graham Reavers, do what you have to do to keep flying. Players will also have to protect and upgrade the Serenity this time around if they are going to have a chance of success. Lose the ship, lose the game. This is Legendary Encounters Firefly. Yeah, so, as explanations go, not too bad that. And a Captain Reynolds quote up here, I swear by my pretty floor bonnet, I will end you. So, that's enough of that. Let's get this bad boy open and see what's inside. And also get rid of the annoying reflection from the camera. Camel. Right. Okay, so the lid comes off, and what do we got? Okay, we have a rule book, comes in handy. We have some packing paper, and we have foam blocks, cards, and dividers. So let's get the cards out. Let's have a look at the mat. Now this I like. Okay, that's this is quite a big mat. Okay, I wasn't quite expecting it to be so big. So what we've got is spaces all over the mat showing you where to put your card stacks and everything to keep you nicely organised. That is quite wide. Let's just measure it here. That is about 80 centimetres wide, so that's pretty big as playmats go. But it's a nice rubber mat, rubber backed fabric on the front, nice art and everything, so that should last quite a while. So just dash that back in there, and then here we have our cards. And our card dividers. Now, doesn't look like an awful lot, and yeah, it's not really an awful lot, considering sort of how big the box is. You could fit all these cards in one side of the box quite happily, but you've got the foam space to pack it out. A little bit of a shame. I think the box could have been smaller, probably half the size, big enough to fit the mat in. For the other deck building games, it makes sense to have a big box, because then you can put your main set of cards and your expansion cards in the same box like with the Marvel games. I can't imagine that this game is going to have many, if any, expansions, but you could always stick in maybe your Alien or Predator cards. You can certainly use different expansions, usually with different or different sets you can use together. So you can use the Alien and Predator sets together and use them with the Marvel sets and so on. But anyway, so box is a little bit bigger than it really needs to be, but there we go. The divider cards are legendary logo on one side, plain black on the other, and when they're in the box they will neatly separate all your cards out. It's good to see that you get quite a lot of dividers, because usually you end up with very small stacks of cards. Okay, having a quick look at the cards. Here we've got shiny cards. They're not actually shiny, they're called shiny. That was a word often used in the show to mean nice. These talent cards, and there we go, we could say that the art is indeed shiny. So here's events and various other bits and pieces. What do we have here? So we've got 500 cards, 35 shiny, 25 misbehave, 5 brown coats, 9 avatars, 12 side jobs, 40 crew strikes, 20 ship strikes, upgrades, talents, flaws, inevitables, and objective cards. And it also tells you here how to group your cards together to make the episodes. Here we go. So to make, for example, the train job, you would use cards with C on the bottom. Here we go. So 12 trash, C, and down the bottom of the card here it says trash C. So you can build your decks of cards quite easily there. Playmat picture showing you how the playmat gets used, and there's your basic rules. So it's pretty similar to regular legendary. Some slightly different rules take into account that it is Firefly and the different things we've got there. So for example, you don't have ship strikes type things on the other games, but it's pretty much the same. And let's just have a quick look at some of these cards. So, talent cards with Mal Reynolds, Wash and Zoe on them. Shinies, Misbehaves, the Firefly on them, with the Serenity on them. Cards that Book would use, Inara, Jane, and Crew Strike card there. So pretty nice artwork on all the cards. Unique original artwork, so that's good to see. Well, there we have it. I think that's about as much of detail as we can get into. So let's just get the playmat out again. So yeah, there we have it, the Legendary Encounters deck building card game from Upper Deck. I'm looking forward to giving this a go later. And if you like deck building games, then this is definitely one to look at adding to your collection. And also check out the Marvel deck building games as well. They're also a lot of fun. So there we go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.